So today I'm going to talk about is the card of the strength. The reason I talk about this guidance today is it's a very nice card to look at and even to understand. So I just decided that today maybe I can go ahead and do one more major arcana card for a discussion. So it's very easy to understand. We see a woman with a tiger with her, and she's showing a lot of strength in trying to handle this animal. Also we see is a infinity symbol on over her head, which means she has some great strength or infinite strength to deal with that difficult situation or a person, or here this in this case is the animal. So the lion which she's tackling is not necessarily, when we see the card, means just the lion. It could also mean a difficult situation, a difficult person, or just your environment that you're working with. So one, when the strength shows up, it means you will win in tarot card. The reason is you are not giving up, you are not scared, you're working with a lot of courage and heart to deal with and contain this lion. The other is the gentleness with which you are working, which means it's your inner self, and you're not trying to pressurize, or the other person is not getting fed up, or the animal is not getting violent. You are able to contain the animal because of your softness, and there are so many flowers around her which are just telling me you're very very gentle and polite in your dealing, and you can go very very long way, or a long way in trying to get the results. So strength will usually win. It's a very very big sign of a win. Also if you look at this lady, she is trying to work with bare hands. So there are not many weapon or help that she's asking for. She feels she herself knows enough, or she has dealt with a lot of situations to deal with it on her own. So this is a guidance, a very powerful guidance in tarot, and it is a very big yes whenever it shows up, or it shows that you will make it happen. So this is how the beautiful the guidance is. It just means you will make it happen. When we see the reverse, the lady got overtaken by the animal, and it could mean an animal bite in tarot. So if somebody says what may have happened or something, it just says maybe animal bite or insect bite, something like that. Also here is when you're not able to contain the person you're working with, or you're trying to bring normal to. So if you were probably in a job situation and you get a strength reversed, it's just saying that your employees may not be, or you may not be able to contain or make them fall in line. So as a team leader, you may have some work cut out when strength reversed is showing that you may actually lose out to your employees not listening to you or not falling in line. Since this is major arcana card, the person working with this energy is usually someone who knows a lot and is working with the very mature or a very big energy, so they bring a lot to the table. So there is also great intelligence and no fear or great courage which is at work here. So if I've had the vision about the guidance of the strength, so I will explain you. I have had the vision. So I had seen this guidance exactly like this, but instead, uh, how the lady is bent and she's petting the lion, she was standing straight up, and the lion's the front two paws were on her either of the shoulders. So the lion was facing her, and he had put his both the paws on her shoulder, and that's how I had seen the vision. So it was very nice, and it just told me how much this animal was in tamed and was a very nice pet to her. So this is how was the vision I had seen her. So I'm looking at a table which had a yellow tablecloth on it, and there are stairs which are going next to from that table. So I have never been to a place like that, but it was completely painted, or it was a completely whitewashed room. It looked like a house which was whitewashed or completely painted in white, with the stairs going from the side of the table, and on the table was a yellow tablecloth. As I'm looking at it, I realize it's not the yellow tablecloth, but it is uh, just the brightness of some maybe the sun or something. It was just the brightness on the table. And then I saw there is this red skinned um, lion on the table. It's almost like somebody had hunted, made a skin out of it, and then put it on the table. And I did not like what I was seeing. And then I saw the lady of the strength in white gown sitting and enjoying her meal. So while I got very scared, or I had a lot of, I got very worked up when I initially saw the vision. But when I saw this lady dining with the lion's skin on the table, as if it's been hunted and then used as his skin being used as the tablecloth, it's for the first time I understood what this lady is capable of. This is how powerful her strength is and how far she can go. So while the straight up guidance is about petting and having the tiger or the lion as a pet, in this guidance, the reverse is not just about the animal bite or somebody got bitten or the animal one. It's also saying she may not be the politest then, and she may just hunt you down. So this guidance in the reverse also means this lady may then just leave away all the politeness and gentleness, and then she can show you who she really is. So, a very powerful, strong guidance from the Lady of the Strength. So, let us see. I just shuffled the Strength with other cards. So, let us see what card I can read with Strength and see how the guidance is if you get it along with the Strength. So, I get is Five of Swords in the reverse, and okay, I have the Strength here. So if you get a strength straight up and then you get a five of swords in the reverse, it's just a person who's very very mean, or you will actually make your win bad by trying to extract too much or having taken a bit more. So you shouldn't give in to this energy of selfishness or having taken more when you have this kind of guidance working with you. So along with five of swords in the reverse is just telling me, while you can work very well and make things work with a certain set of people or certain environment, you may not be so successful when you're dealing with another set of people or environment. Five of Swords straight up, along with the strength. This is all about misunderstanding. You had a great win, you have shown great strength at winning, and then people want to label it as a mean win, or somebody who did not put as much effort as she should have to make it a good win. So it is a good win, but people would like to call it a mean win. So I think there should be a bit more communication when this guidance shows up of how you went about doing things. Otherwise, it's just about creating a bad name over nothing. Now, let us say if you have strength reversed, you get a strength reversed, and then you get his Five of Swords straight up. You did not put the effort to win, you won it with the wrong means or with the trick or treachery. This is all it means. And is strength reverse capable of doing it? She's very, very capable of doing it. A person in strength reverse is capable, along with Five of Swords, is capable of winning with trick and treachery. And that's what these two cards are suggesting. So if you get, let us say, strength in the reverse and Five of Swords in the reverse, then what is the guidance? Hmm, you did not win, and you also collected a lot of bad name. That's all it means, yeah. So with these two cards, it's just telling me you took up a lot that you could deal with, or you could have dealt with, or you thought you could win a certain difficult situation, and then you didn't, and you also created or got a bad name. That's what these two cards together in the reverse mean. So you have to be very careful, when these guidance kind of guidance shows up, that not everybody can take up the most difficult of task and turn it around and make it a success. Now you can look at the imagery and see how the meaning would change when imagery for the strength is different, and how you would read the guidance.